Hello YouTube, welcome to Home and Garden Fix and Tricks. I am Nikal. Alright guys, so I am on the farm today. Today is Saturday, the 8th day of February. Tomorrow, February 9th, is gonna be my birthday. And I'm going to post this video on the 9th, which is Sunday. Tomorrow Sunday. So guys, big up yourself. Big up all the February people out there. See? Yeah man. Aquarian. Yeah. So I am here today guys, and I would have done a lot of stuff since I came. I put some support on the tomatoes. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna show it to you when I finish. And right now I am here fertilizing the watermelon. Now guys, look at them. If you are following the channel, these Charleston Grey watermelon, they are lovely. See? So I apply some fertilizer to them. And what I'm gonna do now is to go through and mold. Molding meaning you agitate the soil. So because we get quite a good shower of rain over the past 3 or 4 days, I'm gonna the soil would have been compacted and kind of locked. So the pore space are really locked together now. So you can't have gaseous exchange taking place as usual or as before. So what I'm gonna do now is to agitate the soil a bit so that you can have gaseous exchange, or what we call aeration, so that you can have oxygenated air going in and deoxygenated air coming out. All right, because the plant root need to breathe. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So that's the fertilizer there guys, and all I'm going to do is to use my tool. This is a machete, and just something like that. You don't want to dig too close to the plant root because it may damage it. It damage the root system. All right, so it's two things that you're doing in one go. You are agitating the soil to introduce air, oxygenated air, or better aeration, and also you are covering the fertilizer. You're covering the fertilizer because you don't want the fertilizer to be exposed on the surface stuff like that. It is needed in the soil environment, and that's where you're putting it so that it can be readily absorbed in the plant. Alright, so that's basically it what I'm doing guys. You don't have to do it a lot, you just want a couple. Yeah, and I can tell you something guys, I mean the soil down here is absolutely awesome, and the manure has done, the chicken manure has done tremendously to it in terms of conditioning it, you know, changing the texture and the structure of the soil. No wonder why these plants are looking so lovely. I mean, let me give you another look at them guys. I can see they're even sending out flowers already, and they're not reaching away yet. I mean, look at them. You think I lie me at you? I mean, look at them. You can see flowers coming out, and then this morning I came here and I saw flowers, and those are male flowers. Two types of flowers, male and female. They don't sending out any female, and it usually send out the male flowers first early to get those pollinators used to the field, to attract them. So as soon as it starts to send out the female flower, they will be right here to pollinate it. So this is what I'm doing guys. Remember, this is molding, and you mold to encourage gaseous exchange, right, to introduce oxygenated air in the soil environment, and so that the oxygenated air can leave in the soil environment. We call that aeration. See another beautiful one there guys. And guys, I'm going to show you the watermelon that is actually bearing, and that is a testimony to the fact that this land here is a good land for bearing watermelon. So I'm going to show you it as soon as I finish here. You can see the manure guys. You know, this one is not doing too well at all, but you know, you can't give up. Still trying with it. Watermelon loves soil that is rich in organic material, you know. Like a nice, deep, rich organic soil. Yeah, I mean, so let me pan out and show you guys. I mean, look at them. Wow, just awesome. And you hear the birds in the background. Yeah, that's a part. See them, guys? Lovely. But look at this one here, guys. The one that I didn't plant it. Those of you who are following the channel, look at it. I mean, just to give you something that you can go by and judging the size. It's a good size watermelon there. Different variety though from this one. These are the Charleston Gray. Very sweet, very large, very hardy, very long shelf life. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So these looking really good. I mean, look at them. Wow. And let me just show you this the hot pepper. Because I plant some hot peppers too, you know, guys. This are called Scotch bonnet pepper. See them? Those are you overseas. You know, I'm here to talk about the good old Scotch Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper. Yeah, man, they're looking really nice. These plants are coming up nicely. So it's 2 rows of them. It's another row. So we have around 30 plants in all in these 2 rows. And we still have some more seedlings that I'm going to transplant out. You know, those were extremely small, so I leave them, but they really get big now, so it's time for me to transplant them. I'm gonna do that. These, I'm going to cover this fertilizer as well, but I'm going to show you the tomato first, and then when I come back, I finish up on this side. So guys, I would have shown you the watermelon, and I'm not going to show you the tomatoes. I mean, look at them, guys. Look at the fruits. Look at these quality fruits. Look at these quality plants. I mean, some of these plants are close to reaching my shoulder height now. And I'm 5'9", maybe 5'10" thereabout. Long time in a measure. Yeah. The plants, them producing some lovely fruits. Yeah. And all over they are bearing, guys. All over. See them? Really nice fruits. See? Yeah, man. So everything is awesome. Everything looks good. And guys, I must update you that I gone ahead now and I went ahead and I removed the cucumber. So you no longer see any cucumber right here. Right? I removed the plants because they were being overwhelmed by worms, insects, you know. And they were eating them, and I didn't want to run the risk of spreading the infection, or the infestation rather, to the tomatoes, because you know you can have that. And I didn't want to spray because financially it didn't make any sense for me to spray them, and also health-wise in terms of me spraying them when they are bearing. So what I did, I just removed all the fruits, small, medium, large, everything, and I just removed the plants. I'm going to leave this land now to stay for a while, maybe a week, and then I'm going to plant some more tomatoes here. So all of this area, I'm going to put some more tomatoes. And look at the planting, guys. I mean, from to get the rain, man, trust me. Look at them. They are really, really, really coming on. See, fertilize them as well. Yeah. Pumpkin is running all over the place and it's fruiting. See? So we have pumpkin there, baby pumpkin. Now I have another plot of pumpkin over here. And so me have to do it, you know, guys. Some walk and see the weeds. So me have to just weed them out, you know what I mean? To make the job kind of a little bit easier on me, so that I'm not overwhelmed at any one point. So these are the ones that over here, guys. These are the smaller set of pumpkins. We'll just give you a view of the farm from this side. So that's where we are coming from with the watermelons up here. Now on this side, as I said, we have some smaller pumpkins, and I also have some smaller plantings too. So 1 there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to plant them in line, go straight across the back of the property, because I don't want to plant into something that's going to get really big. So I don't want to plant them and then they cover up all of the land space, so I can't plant, you know what I mean, and create too much shade. So I'm spacing them around 10 to 11 feet apart, and I'm planting them in a straight line go out, so that I will have the rest of land to farm and they don't in our way. So I plan to put one row here and another row closer down to where we have the fence line. So that's the plan. So that is it. The bees, they are doing well. The flow has started, the honey flow, and by flow I mean when that is the time of the year when the trees started to bloom and the bees can find pollen and nectar to make honey and to you know, just to survive. We call that the flow. So the flow has officially started from around late December, right? So we are about mid flow now. This is when it's gonna get really heavy. So I can see that these lagwood, they are blooming. They are blooming nicely. Let me just show you what the lagwood bloom looks like. These don't open as yet, but these are the flowers, guys. These are the little baby flowers coming out on the lagwood. You can see them nice and red. Right, so in short order, about a week or so, these will open. So I'm looking, today is what, the 8th, so I'm looking at about the 15th for them to become fully open and we have full bloom of the lagwood. Right, hopefully we don't get any rain, because that is one factor that can slow down the flow and prevent the bees from going out and foraging effectively and creating honey. So hopefully we don't have any rain or any heavy rain, because the rain will also stimulate them to bloom. So it's a good thing and it can be a bad thing, you know what I mean? So hopefully we don't have any heavy rain to spoil the flow, but everything is coming on stream. The pullback maca over there, we call the pullback plant, that is also coming on stream about next week. I'm going to show you the bloom and what it looks like. So this is the lagwood, and the lagwood plant is a very tough plant. It's very hardy, and the honey that you get from the lagwood nectar is very clear. It will resemble coconut oil. It's very clear, you know what I mean? Yeah, and it's flavorful. It's a very sought after honey. So that is coming on stream, and we have a whole lot of lagwood in this area. I think this place is known for lagwood, for mainly lagwood. So this is a really good place where I have the bees. This is what they call the pullback plant. See it? They call the pullback because once it hook you with these thorns, it pull you back. You have to go back, you must, because if you continue forward, it will pluck the flesh right out of your skin or out of your body. You know what I mean? So that's why it's called a pullback. I call it, me growing up, call it cockspur maca, but when I did some more research, I call it pullback or the devil's thorn, I think. Yes, the devil's thorn. So they have a lot of name for it, right? But trust me, this is a plant that is very, very, very important if you're a bee farmer. I mean, look at them, guys. You can see the bloom, the flower buds ready, they're swelling, ready to open. So I'm looking forward to this to open about next week, mid-February. So I know that by end of February going into March, it's supposed to be getting a lot of honey. So this is one plant, and this is a fun fact. This plant is related to the bougainvillea plant. So that bougainvillea gives that beautiful flower. It's a family of the bougainvillea. Notice that it runs. It's like a vine. It's woody, but it's really a vine. So it runs. As I said, the name for it is the pullback plant, aka the devil's thorn, or me call it cockspur maca, because it looks like the spur of a rooster. See it? Dangerous plant, but very, very important in the ecosystem, especially to the honeybees and to other pollinators. Yeah. So that is it, guys. Thank you very much for stopping by. Remember to always like the video, comment in the comment section, take part in the comment section, share it with your friends and family who are of like mind. We know we'd enjoy a video like this. And remember, if you are not yet a subscriber, subscribe to the channel Home and Garden Fix and Tricks. Home and Garden Fix and Tricks. I'm Nicole. Peace.